long time. Hello you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shivangi Lahoti, aka your Designer Didi, and I'm so excited and thrilled to talk to each one of you today. Stick till the end of this video, it's really important. It's not just a heart-to-heart video, but also there are two big announcements that I'm doing by the end of this video, so make sure that you keep watching. First things first, I have to apologize for my sort of being MIA in the last couple of months on YouTube, and I have to also explain myself. So consider this sort of a heart-to-heart. This is that section where I just want to come out to you guys openly, talk about what I have been going through in the last few months, and tell you what are my plans in the future with this channel. All right, so okay, back in 2016, let's just recap. When I started this YouTube channel, this was the first channel in the country talking about fashion and design education. And I wanted to make sure that no small kid, no little like 10-year-old, 12-year-old, 15-year-old struggles to find information about design colleges in India and to pursue a career in fashion in India. I wanted to make sure that because I come from a small town, because I come from Nazira, I grew up there, I lived my first 15 years of the life in like this teeny tiny village, in the upper hills of Assam. I didn't have access to all of these things that you have today. And when I started the channel, people still were not talking about NIFT as a good fashion college in the country where you could go and study fashion. There were still a lot of stigmas attached to the career, stream that fashion designers like myself wanted to take up, and that is why this channel sort of came into origin. But over the last 4 years, we helped, 4+ batches of design students get into NIFT all across the country, get into NID, get into UCIT, start their design careers. Most of them actually from the first batch have now graduated as designers and are in the real industry. And it is beautiful, this feeling. I always knew that this channel is going to grow. I'm going to be very modest here. I knew that it's going to grow because what I was doing was unique and different. Nobody in the entire country was doing something like this. But I also knew that when it grows, I'll also grow and evolve, right? And my mindset would also change, and I would have a lot more experiences to share with my audience, which brings me to the reason why I took a sabbatical from YouTube for a really long time. Because at the end of the day, every sort of video that needs to go up when it comes to NIFT is already there on my channel. I've filmed enough number of videos, and if you watch them, students are still cracking NIFT with the support of those videos, right? So there is nothing more that I can honestly think about doing, and I don't want to teach you how to fill application forms because I don't like spoon feeding my students, right? But I do really want to provide value-based learning and experiences worth sharing with you so that you learn something at the end of the day. And that's the reason why I decided I don't want to post on YouTube until I figure out what it is that I really want to provide value with and how I can be of best service to my audience. One of the things that you don't realize once your audience starts to grow is that you think and estimate the numbers, but the emotional quotient or the emotional factor, how you would feel when you have a community that big, you don't really understand that until it actually hits you and until it actually happens. And today, we are a family of 75,000 people from across the globe. We have students not just from India, but Dubai, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Brazil, Africa, US, Canada. Our audience base is huge. We have people all over, sort of the world watching this channel and learning about getting into NIFT, getting into FIT and whatnot. But what about students who've already done that? There is so much more value that I can provide to you when it comes to that. And that's something I really, really want to talk about, which is my experiences in the industry, my real life experiences as a fashion entrepreneur, as a fashion business owner, today as an online fashion academy owner, teaching thousands of students in my academy different courses. I want to provide that kind of value, which brings me to the number one announcement for you guys, for YouTube, which is after a long break and a lot of procrastination, also a lot of thinking and giving myself that mental space, I have finally decided that I want to start talking on this channel about my experiences as a designer, as a design entrepreneur, and everything else that happens to you after you graduate from design school, because everything that you need to know about getting into design school is already on this channel. You don't have to go anywhere else. Everything in English and Hindi is here. But what about what happens in life after you get into design colleges? What happens when you participate in design competitions? How do you do them? How do you win them? What happens when you start up your own business, or you decide to study further and go for your masters and move abroad? There is so much more that I can offer, and I want to provide that to you. And that is the reason why starting this month, I will be posting regularly on YouTube, which means Mondays and Fridays are my YouTube posting days, which means every Monday and Friday there will be one video going up on the channel at 6 p.m. and I really look forward to seeing you enjoy this content that I will be creating for you from my personal experiences, and just sort of learning from them, and hopefully these will help you as well. And I hope this makes up for the absence on YouTube for a really long time. And that also brings me to number 2, which is the second announcement, and that I am so excited about, because if you've stuck around till the first 5 minutes of this video, I am so proud of you guys. And I have this really crazy announcement to make for all of you who've always wanted to learn how to create a fashion side hustle for yourself, how to get into fashion styling, or maybe vlogging, or content writing, or becoming a fashion photographer, or just starting your fashion e-com. For everyone who's always wanted to make money and a profitable career in fashion, I have something really exciting for you. For those of you who do not know, I already run an online design academy called Designer Shala, which was launched Christmas 2020 in the middle of a pandemic to help students kickstart their careers in fashion, and also to sort of help them upskill and get out there in the industry as absolute amazing design professionals, and taking that one step forward. Did I just break that? Is that a blooper? Do we make this a blooper? Maybe not. Are you alright? He's alright. It's a she. Let's call her a she. She's all pretty. Not that men are not pretty, but okay, let's get back to it. I am hosting a free masterclass on how to start your fashion side hustle, and I'm so excited for it. It's happening on the 10th of September. The link is in the description for you to register for it. It's a free masterclass which is going to add so much value and give you so much clarity in terms of how you can start your fashion side hustle as well. And it's going to be a 2-hour webinar, workshop, masterclass, whatever it is that you want to call it, where I will be talking to you about different freelance and different fashion side hustles that you could consider looking into, how to get started on them, and also I'll be sharing my entire career trajectory and how I made a profitable fashion side hustle, and then multiple side hustles later decided to build businesses out of them, which means I worked as a fashion stylist for 2 fashion tech startups. I worked as a Bollywood content writer for a features, Bollywood tabloid. I also worked as a fashion blogger and worked with 50 plus international and national brands and got paid for it. I also worked as a fashion YouTuber, which didn't pay me, to be very honest. I can make that kind of money in a day. But whatever I've earned out of YouTube revenue in the last 5 years. But I did build a beautiful audience, which I'm really proud of. And this for me started as a CSR activity. I would always call this as my give back to the industry that has made me who I am today. And I'm creating this entire power-packed bomb masterclass for just you guys. So just hit the button in the link in the description box, just sign up for it, snag your seat, make sure that you show up, because there will be no replays. It's gonna happen on the 10th of September at 6 p.m. and I really look forward to seeing you and welcoming each one of you. And yeah, that's it for these 2 announcements. YouTube videos are starting again Mondays and Fridays, so also put an alarm for that. 6 p.m. every single day you will be seeing a video on this channel. Not every single day, every Monday and Friday. Allah, really need to brush up my YouTube skills before I start posting again. I love you guys and I can't wait to see you on Monday and Friday. Also, after Friday, for the masterclass. And please share this video and leave a comment. It's going to be really helpful for me to get more engagement and get more people on this platform and build a huge ass community. I'll see you guys really soon, which is Monday. Bye.